Good morning. How are we doing? Looks like it's going to be a foggy one today. Yeah, me too. Get my coffee, get a biscuit. Mother Nature has decided that we shouldn't see the sun one more time, so. Hello, Charles. Welcome in. How you feeling today? Half-assed. How you doing, man? Been a while. I don't blame you. I'm married to the outside. When they used to say life's the beach, that was my ex-wife. We've been doing good, day by day. That's all we can do out here. Good morning, everyone. Hit those thumbs up. Say hello. Somebody's talking about some good broadheads. They must be bow hunting. Frank. Well, we're doing what we can do, man. Who knows if you're doing well? Yeah, well, I'm not even close to the river yet. I'm sure it's going to be pretty foggy down there. Well, thank you very much, Half-Ask. Welcome back, my friend. Karina. Hello, Alan. Is that Allie Bell? Hello? I think a lot of people just been busy here lately. It's starting to warm up. Get a little better weather, and either they're just sleeping late or they just don't have time to pop in. Had a few of our friends on here that were having some family struggles that haven't been on in a while. Ali, we're always thinking about those guys, but you kind of notice when people don't stop in or people don't get on and do lives for a good time. You know something's up with them. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Good morning. Frank Pence. I knew a Joey Fingers who lived up there one time. There was a bowler called Joey Pants or something like that. Good to hear, Lisa. Good to hear. Man, I would say so. Well, good morning, Salsa. Thank you for those words. We'd like to see the sun every once in a while. Lots of people popping in. Hit those thumbs up for me. Help us along. Weather is messing up the sinuses. Sorry for all the coughing and carrying on. Charles, are you still with us there? Breakfast time, folks. Well, hello, Jax. It's been a long time. New Heights. Only place I've been to is the Cleveland Clinic, and I had a friend that lived there in Parma. I've been looking at a couple of state parks up in that area. I'm ready to get out and about, I'm telling you. I'm doing good, Jax. How about yourself? We are ready for some camping. I put a new power tongue on my camper. So we are ready to roll. Well, I don't know, but one thing or another out there.
Hi, will you be using your McDonald's rewards?
One quick second.
Oh, anywhere in the woods, man.
All right, let's go ahead to that first, or go ahead with your order.
Number 4, please.
All right, did you want cheese on that?
No thanks.
Okay. And a drink?
Coffee, black,
Oh, what size?
small.
All right. Would you like a strawberry pie today for just $1?
No thanks.
All right, so it'll be $7.19 for his window.
Well, it's 6 a.m. here. I tried to get to bed early last night, but it was not happening.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, it was you giving me attitude.
Attitude I had.
$7.19.
Come on, lady.
We'll have it yours whenever you're ready.
keep the change. Yeah, I'm looking for some dispersed places this year. Hello, Lori. How are you? You want fries with that? Trying to get off the grid and get away from the crowds, but regular campings are going to be pretty great. I don't blame you there, man. Sleep all you can. Yeah, on that time change, I don't know how that's gonna. I will probably either start working an hour later or come on live an hour later. I think it'll still be the same time, but that's pretty early. Sam Rayburn. I knew a guy named Sam Rayburn. Yeah, I've got quite a few state parks here in Ohio to hit yet, but I got to do 2 a week. So far away. It's hard to travel 6 hours just to stay at one place, and after a while I'm hello, best be strong like a grizzly warrior in the house, guys. Thanks for joining us, Grizzly. Digital Circus.
Small coffee?
Yep. Thank you. Well, if it's going to be 7 o'clock now, yeah, it'll probably be going live at 7, and I'm sure, I mean, it ain't like it's a competition, but I don't know if the other people will bump theirs an hour or not, but I kind of work with the daylight, not the time. Yeah, Jax, I watch some crazy stuff on there. As I'm scrolling, I come across one channel. It's like a lady who's cleaning kitchen toys, you know what I mean? Like the little kitchen sets for the kids. She just goes through like she's using kitchen toys for the whole thing. And I'm thinking, that is silly. Hello, Georgie. How are you doing? If you guys haven't checked out Grizzly Warrior there, please do so. She's a bushcrafter. Teaching you how to camp off grid. Yeah, but like I say, I kind of go to work when it gets daylight, not what time it is, you know what I mean? So now it'll be getting daylight about 15 to 8, I guess. IJJJJ, you come in every morning with some kind of political crap. You know we don't do that. Not a problem, Grizzly. I'm sure Charles is already following you in the house, so Thank you, Stoner. Welcome in, everyone. Hit those thumbs up, guys. And that's the first time we ever lost signal crossing the big river. Maybe there'll be some critters in the park today. There's always a cop in the mornings there, sitting up there under the bridge. Northwest Ohio. There's the old fog. Grizzly, we were just talking about doing a little more dispersing this year. Trying to get out in the way and hopefully close to the river or a lake somewhere where we can do a little fishing. I could probably be in Georgia in 8 hours. In 15 hours, I could be all the way to Florida. Northwest Ohio. Hello, John Wick. Good morning, John. Thank you for that comment. Every little bit helps, folks. Just don't get banned. And you're going to have to repeat yourself again, John. We'll have to say goodbye to you. The fog is messing with us today, guys. All right. Welcome back, girls. I think Mr. Charles, you let me know when we quit swirling here. Kyle Grizzly. What's that, half-assed? Spooky today, a little spooky. take it a second. All right, half-assed, you have a great day, man. Get some rest. We did have 4 deer down here yesterday morning. No donuts. I'd like to eat a donut, I'll tell you that. For you, so doesn't that make you want it even more? Seems like the things we shouldn't have, we want the most. I bet there's going to be someone hiding down here. Look for the eyes. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Halfway through this week. Anybody got a big plans for the weekend? Grizzly, what are you doing this weekend? The fog is killing my signal. Hopefully it will be a little better down here at Peace on Earth. I gotta tell you, man, we as a people, we gotta start taking care of this planet. It's getting in rough shape, folks, rough shape. How's the signal, folks? That is true. But you know what some people think? I won't be here, so why should I care? We owe it to our children, but I don't think the children are going to be able to save us. Maybe if I sat still for a minute, Charles, he'd find his way through. I could see the numbers. They go 15, 16, 0, 8, 9, 2. You know, they just up and down. Fog is blocking our transmission signal here. One second here, folks. Nope. I thought maybe the internet button was turned on, but it is not. I don't know. It's like most things that gets bad, it's too late. It comes too late, people get used to it or accustomed to it, and then they don't want to fix it because that seems to be the norm. Ooh. See the camera trying to focus on the fog. We must have lost Grizzly Warrior. This is Ohio. This is as far as we're going today. Grizzly, if you're talking to me, I am from Ohio. I would love to get out in Nova Scotia, but I am in Ohio. I've talked on here several times about wanting to go up and take a visit at Oak Island. I've heard some Bigfoot. I do believe that's what they were. And I've seen things in the sky that I cannot explain, so I would have to say almost yes to both of those. Where are you from, Peace Earth? Hello, Lisa. Well, all right, Lisa. We'll probably see you a little later in Dave's Live. If you haven't, please check out Grizzly Warrior there. San Antonio, Texas. Welcome. Grizzly, when is your next camping adventure? You guys getting better weather up there, or are you still under snow? Hello, NJ. Crystal Lake, baby. This is it. We're about a mile and a half off Elm Street here. Cha, cha, cha. Cha, 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 cha. Yeah, we decided here that we are done with the snow. But, hello, Ronyo. Being in Ohio, you know we got at least 30 days or more of rain coming, so. Good morning, Ronyo. Yep, checking his mail. He could be grub hubbing for the Bigfoot guy, too, you know. Somebody's got to deliver food. Foggy in Ohio, Ronyo. How is it down there? Hopefully if we get down there, we get to stay for a full week and get me a 3-day fishing permit. All right, peace on earth. Appreciate you. Check out Ronyo. Check out Grizzly Warrior. All great channels. If you're liking the outdoors, that's where to be. Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, we were supposed to get that yesterday, Charles, but it never came. I think it sprinkled for about 30 minutes. So we are ready for something. Grizzly, you just got to tell them. You have had enough snow. Make them stop. Yep, I'll definitely check that out. Drop you a comment, give you a thumbs up. You got a long day today or short trip? Wow. Must be the river. The river is angry, Charles. It almost looked like it's trying to clear up here just a little bit, but oh yes it is. About 2 weeks ago, there were people here fishing, and then everything froze over again. I was just talking to the other Charles last night and come across a little property over there. All right, Grizzly Warrior, we will see you soon. Have a great day. A little property over just the other side of Moorhead, about 20 acres. If we can find a little more info on that, then he was talking about Daniel Boone National Park there. Plenty of dispersed camping, as long as we can get close enough to the water with the truck. Good morning, good morning. Uh, well, we always started February or March, we always practiced indoors first. I know kind of runs concurrent with baseball season, and I know they've already started spring training in most places. Yep, should be. Those kids get out of the gymnastics, and up here they're already playing soccer inside, so sometimes they just don't know when to quit and take a break. Indoor football, basketball should be in full force right now, you'd think. Now that the football season is officially over. It's horseshoe pitching time, Charles. Yep, it does seem to be clearing up just a tad here. I don't even check anymore when the sun's supposed to come out because it never shows up. Used to say 6:18, 7:18. Now it just says sometime this week. Well, since the where did I get my last set? I found a really good set, and it was kind of unexpected. Where was that? Tractor Supply is where I found mine. Yeah, sun will be out sometime in April. I mean, do you have to see sunshine to be spring? I hate to see the grass stay all gloomy and brown all season, but we're going to try and sneak back out of here. Time change is this Saturday night, or the 7th, I guess, Sunday morning. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Don't bet your dollar, 'cause it won't show. We'll let you know. Well, Charles, looks like it's me and you. Well, when you said that, mine jumped to 4. Ronyo's still here. Ronyo, are you already out on the highway driving? Be safe, man. Be safe. Charles says 4 and it jumps to 9. Charles, maybe if you say 10, it'll go to 20. I don't know what it is lately, but we went from about 50 likes down to 15 to 20, and we just not getting the same people in over and over and over. The squirrel man has already arrived today. Fertilizer. Yep. Somebody give me 20, give me 29, 25, 25, 25, 30. I tell you, I am ready for spring. I can't wait to start putting out tables, and I got the lawnmowers up to 0 turns, ready to roll. I got volleyball posts to put up. Me too, man, me too. I just wish I'd like to see 50s today. Too chilly to be running up and down the road on a tractor. Been almost a full 2 weeks, and I still got snow on the ground here piled up in spots. Hello, Batty. What's up? Good morning, good morning. Yes, it is, Mr. Void. Takes you back to nowhere. You got to turn around and come back. Ronyo, are you fishing all weekend? I'm getting a little stir crazy myself. I got to get out and find something that going fishing. All right. That seems like a good plan to have. Got to find me some wilderness to explore. Gonna have to cruise back through here with the old chainsaw. Oh, raise some baby alligators in the pool. Thank you, Mr. Void. We endeavor to persevere. I'm going to make a run for the opening. Back. I noticed down through this field yesterday, we got almost every little sapling we have there. The deers have been rubbing away. They're moving back in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I must be swirling. To Light, welcome back. It's been a while since you've been in too. How's it going out there? A lot of people are finding a way back, but all the regulars are finding their way other places. Little place I'm going to this Saturday, I hope, is about a 3.5 hour drive. I mean, I could almost be in 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I believe you mentioned that before. Yep. She is slaying the catfish, that is for sure. Hello, Ahmed. How are you doing? I see my deer have been lurking back in the pit there too. There is tracks everywhere. There's Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? Nope, I don't. Is it better now? I mean, it's so foggy right now that it's just wiping out everything. We don't talk about politics, Ahmed. This is where I work. I'm just hanging out. Time to clock in. Hello, Fishing with Kedra. Good morning. Hello, Jerry. About 36 degrees right now, it says. It's supposed to be about 40 today, I think, so we're almost there. Nope, we cannot. We don't do war, we don't do politics, we don't do religion. You can tell us about how your day is going. Tell us about your family. It looks great in the fog when you can't really see anything, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice, no complaints so far. Steve Urkel in the house. Kendra. Good morning, Rainey. How are you? Now they're popping in, folks. Ahmed, you got one more chance. We can have so much of a better time if we just say hello to each other and follow the simple rule. So evidently we're going to have a lot of fishing going on this weekend in here. A lot of fishing, a lot of hiking. A little bit too early to do some camping right now. Yeah, the fog is pretty nice. It hides those creatures of the night. Well, evidently it's doing with the atmospheric pressure, the temperature, maybe barometric pressure. I don't know. It's beyond my intelligence. The ground's warmer than the air. Somebody out there will be able to tell us. Ahmed, is probably what, 7:30 at night there? And here in your local, not a chance to see the sun today if you're living in Ohio. 5:23. I went the wrong direction. Under us. First light. Well, it was a little tough there for about 2 weeks, and then it's been typical. I think we just got all the snow in one shot this year instead of it spreading it out over a couple months, but yeah, that's good. Get it and get it over with and move on to spring. Get out there when the world wakes up. I'm hoping everybody is having a great Wednesday so far. Halfway through the work week. Heck yeah. I have a couple spots planned for this weekend. Saturday morning, we should have a good morning drive. If the plans don't change between now and then. It's nice and quiet right now, Ahmed. A lot of people do. That is for sure. It's just a term you use called it's the middle of the week. You know, you're over the hump. All downhill from there. Yep, kind of like a camel hump. Mike, Mike, Mike. Yep. Hello, Susie. Good morning, good morning. Travel Around Susie. Another channel you guys should be checking out. Trivia night last night. Somebody fooled us all and said they were having tacos, but they had trivia. I was hungry too. How you doing today, Susie? I don't think so, man. Northwest Ohio, TD. Where are you from out there? If you haven't told the rest of the people, please let everybody know where you're hanging out today. I know we got some Florida, we got some Kentucky, we got some Michigan. There's 2 people from Michigan. We got Texas in the house. TD, you guys got much snow left on the ground up there? Ahmed, I'm going to tell you one more time. North Carolina down with scrapping with Grandpa. Yes, we all do, Steve. Indiana in the house. Yar. Seven a.m., folks. Well, I'm right here. Well, no. Harrison Lake State Park has got some nice morels out on the hiking trail, backside of the lake. You just got to know what little hollow to get in there. I have found very few, but I don't really look for them. We got about 4.5 miles of trail here. It's got some a lot of nice down timber on it. I'm going to check out here. Maybe 1st of April. See you later, Ahmad. Yep, we got some Buc-ee's. In Ohio? I know they just built one down in Kentucky. I don't think we have one in Ohio yet. Well, that's when I actually can get out and do the walking on the trails here. We got to get the campground open, and I'll wait for a lot of these April showers to be over with. How do I eat them? Wash them off, slice them in two, roll them in flour, fry them in little iron skillet, baby. Battle Creek. They are pretty great. If you don't try to overcook them. We used to just half or quarter them, and like I say, put them in the batter, drop them in some grease. Only use the Heinz Worcestershire sauce. You just mix all that in a bowl and then dip them in it before you put them in the frying pan. Some guy tried to tell me once to microwave them. I'm like, I don't think that's going to work. Lion's mane? I've never had that unless you're talking about your hair, but sounds like a lettuce to me. Mushrooms? That I think so, Susie. I think that is true. Oh, well, pretty cool. I used to watch a girl on YouTube. She was a mycologist, and she got a little raunchy, so I unsubscribed. Evidently, she had an OnlyFans page or whatever, and making plenty of cash out there, I guess. Well, that's very cool, very cool. When I first started hiking last year, YouTube offered her channel or shut her down. You have a channel yourself on just the mushrooms? All the names look the same. Offered her channel. You mean YouTube gave her a channel to do that? I don't know if spell check is getting you or I'm just not understanding. Well, send me a link to that, or subscribe and drop that off to me. And I mean, I was asked many times last year during the lives. Oh, recommended it, yeah, to you. Yeah, I find out, you talk about certain things, and all of a sudden they pop up on your channel for you to watch. But my grandkids are always changing my algorithm by watching cartoons. Yeah, send me a link with that, and I'll definitely give you a follow. I asked several times last year if anybody knew anything about it, or if they could recommend a good book on mycology. What were you agreeing to, Rainey? It all started about hiking. I think I was looking at e-bikes one day, and she done a review on an e-bike. Yeah, but I've got that channel blocked right now. I mean, it's hard, and I know women out there. Oh yeah, the grandkids. I got Miss Rachel. She pops up a lot in my algorithm. Me and Oscar the Grouch, we know how to count to 10. Yeah. But, I mean, some people have it made. I watched the camping show last night, and this guy had his girlfriend on there in the skimpiest outfit, whatever. I'm sure he'll get 1 million views. I thought about doing me a little catch bait thing just for the fun of it. But somebody will get mad if you go to making fun of people. There used to be a group down in Arkansas, and they would take turns. They would come on with a video or something, but they were pretending to be one of the other channels, and they were pretty funny. And then, someone took it too far, then they all got mad, so they quit doing that. I see Cindy on here all the time. She's always doing the catfish dance. You guys taking full advantage of all that AI here. I see old guy Hustle with his military video things. Them are pretty cool too. I see Gypsy, Vanilla Gorilla. He's getting into those AIs. Yeah, if you guys have got multiple channels out there and you want subscribers, just click on one of my videos there and drop me a link. We'll get them checked out. I do my best to share you guys out when you want to. But I got about 4 more minutes here, folks. I'm kind of like one of those guys who think eventually AI is just going to replace us. I mean, I already see channels out there that I think are completely AI. but they're getting better and better. Hello, Bill. How you doing this morning? I still like the old days where you have to line up in a line on Fridays and get your paycheck. Yeah. Like I say, I mean, it's a good idea on a lot of things and it helps a lot of people out, but some people will get carried away with it. Kept wondering what that noise was, and I was leaning on my remote control for the door locks. Yeah, Jerry's AI. Jerry Ginger goes everywhere with AI. We see you there, Ahmed. We see you. I mean, it's neat, yeah. I'm sure my grandkids know more about it than I will ever. I'm wanting everybody to have a wonderful day out there, folks. Stay safe. That way we can all get together again. See you later, Ahmed. You too, Rainey. We'll probably see you a little bit in Dave's live here. I'll get everything started up and warmed up and get clocked in and let it run for a few minutes. Thanks for stopping, folks. And if anybody else haven't tried, hello, Drew. Check out Old Guy Hustle. Old Guy Hustle. He usually pops on about 7:30. Jerry, are you going to be out throwing the round ball this weekend? And try and catch up Jerry. He may get out and feed those chickens later. Yep, that's it. I tell you, Ahmed, you come in there acting goofy, we will send you away. Very good, very good. T-minus 1 minute, folks. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please do so. "10 a.m., all right. I got my bell set, so if I'm not down in the park somewhere in the fog, that he does, that he does. About 30 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds, guys. The countdown has begun. Top 40, folks. Top 40. Yep. Been a slow day, Susie. A slow day. All right, everyone. We will see you over at Dave's. Have a great day.